Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to discuss an interview question asked for data scientists. Given two Panda series A and B, filter the elements present only in A, not in B, and filter the elements that are not common to both A and B. Interviews ask this type of questions to gauge the candidate's ability to work with the data. Let's see how we can answer these questions. So the first question, filter the elements present only in A and not in B. So here I have imported the pandas library, which is the data science package to work with Python. And we have like two series I have taken into A and B for this example. A contains 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. B contains 8, 10, 12, 14, and 16. So by looking at this, we can answer the first question something like field elements present only in A, not in B, or 2, 4, and 6. Let's see how we can use pandas library to actually filter those. To answer this question, first we need to know about one of the functions available from pandas called isIn. So let's see like how isIn is can be used. A dot isIn takes an argument which can be a list or a series or any item. So let's see like what a dot is in gives if I call with a dot is in b. So here I get a masked array which contains boolean values. So in this case, a dot is in is giving true only for the last two elements because those last two elements are present in both a and b, and that's why it is giving false for all the first three elements 2, 4, 6 which are not present in b, and true for last two elements which are present in b. So now if you want to filter out only elements present in a not in b, we need to invert this because we don't want elements 8 and 10 for which we have true here. So let's negate this expression using the tilde operator, and let's see how it works. So here we can actually see when we applied negate operator for a dot is in b, all the false has become true and all the true has become false. And this is something called mask array in pandas. You can use mask arrays to index into series or data frames. So now I can actually use this negate a dot is in b to actually index into a to get elements which are only in a not in b. So let's do that. So I am index is my negate a dot is in b, and let's say I want to pull that into a, or let's say x. Let's print x. So here now x contains elements which are only in a and not in b, and you can cross verify that visually. So 2, 4, 6 are the elements only present in a and not in b. So this is how you can answer the first question. So the main theme here is ability to work with pandas functionalities is in, and ability to work with the mask arrays. So when you use something like this expression, you are using actually like three functionalities. The first one is in, the second one is the negate operator, and the third one is using mask arrays to index into series. So now let's look at the second flavor of the question. Filter the elements not common to both A and B. So what it means? Elements which are not common to both means, let we already filtered elements which are not common to B is 2, 4, 6, and elements which are not common to A is actually 12, 4, 10. 12, sorry, 12, 4, and 16. So the second question asks you to filter the elements such that you will get the result as 2, 4, 6 and 12, 4, 16. So if you are into set theory, it's actually A minus B union B minus A. So we already have something like A minus B here in X. It contains only elements which are in A but not in B. Now let's try to do something like elements which are only in B and not in A. So you can actually do something similar. You just have to invert everything which we have done for X, and let's print Y. So here I get elements 12, 14 and 16. 12, 14 and 16 elements are only present in B but not in A. Now to answer the question, we just need to concatenate our series X and Y. So to concatenate the series in pandas, there is a nice utility function called concat, and it takes a list of series or list of data frames, whatever you want to concat. And here, if I execute this, you will get a new series which contains all the elements from both X and Y, 2, 4, 6, 12, 14, and 16. But if you look at the index is not continuous. It takes the index from the previous X and Y. But let's say if we want to have a continuous index, concat takes another optional argument called ignore index. So let's see how you can use it. So if you are in a Jupyter notebook like this, type the initial few letters and hit tab, and it should autofill the argument. So ignore index, earlier by default it will be false, but now let's make it true, and let's print it again. So now here you can actually see the index is continuous from 0 to 5. So this is how you can actually filter data based on another data. So essentially, like here we are filtering one of the data sources A using another data source B. So ability to work with data and clean the data, filter the data is one of the crucial skills which every data scientist should have. And through these questions, these interviewers will try to gauge your ability to work with these different data cleaning, data munging techniques. Hope you understand this. Thanks. That's all for now.